Hi Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. Planning to do a little spirit board session here, kind of just go with the flow, see what Spirit would like for us to know. If you have any questions about how the spirit board works, please don't hesitate to ask, you guys. I'm always more than happy to, explain to the best of my ability. I absolutely love working with my spirit board. Sorry if I seem kind of out of it or whatever. This makes the second night in a row I've woken up between 3 and 4 in the morning, and both times I've had bad dreams about, well, this one, it was someone trying to break into my house and they went straight for my grandma and tried to kill her, which I don't understand. She's been gone since 2009, but, my first instinct is to protect her. Like, just weird dreams, you guys, which I'm not sure why, but maybe I'm just missing her a little more right now. So, alright, let's see what Spirit would like for us to know. Hopefully you can see everything. So we have the word right coming in here. So, and what I'm hearing here is right time, right path, wherever you are right now. It's okay, you guys, it's not your final destination. So even if you're not where you want to be or feel like you should be, you're still on the right path. It's still the right time. Setting yourself up for success. So don't let yourself get discouraged, you guys, is what I'm hearing here. And then we have North coming in, and North represents the element of Earth, you guys. It's that very grounding energy, and, perhaps you need to find ways to ground yourself to bring in that balance and listen to your body a little bit more. If it tells you need to rest, go ahead and rest. Think about what you're putting into your body, and what you're doing, even your sleep, you guys. Like I said, maybe it's something I ate, I don't know, just kind of weird, but I know that the last 2 nights, like the first one was kind of funny. Like, I dreamed DMX had 2 ladies on his arm, and my grandma was like, and they tried to beat her up, and then he was gonna hide her in his closet and let her starve to death, so I had to take him out. I don't know, you guys. Maybe something I'm eating, who knows? Kind of funny. So, alright, let's see what Spirit wants us to know next. So, we have the color white coming through. So, when the color white, I always think of like pure and, innocent, peace, spiritual authority. White really radiates a protective and charismatic energy, which is why it is used by seekers and seers when meditating. It can be a protective shield or an enveloping ball or egg shape of energy. I'm sending out white light. I'm surrounding myself with that white light, with that protective energy. And you know, it also has strong religious significance, you know, representing spiritual purification, virginity, baptism, and soul redemption. So throughout history and in most cultures, you know, it has symbolized the loftiness of moral authority. It is particularly significant in rituals involving lunar energy. In color therapy, white strengthens and purifies the energy system of the whole body. So, you know, like I said, when it comes to white, I think of purity and protection and, you know, authority, yes. So, love it, you guys. Amazing energy there. All right, let's see what else. So it looks like we have turquoise coming through here. So, which is one of the gemstones. And again, backing up the north, because turquoise is all about grounding, you guys. So, it's one of the most ancient protection stones. It's associated with sky energy because of its color, and it also brings sky energy to earth, you guys. You know, it's a multi-purpose stone. It's excellent for promoting a sense of self-awareness and the ability to communicate honestly and from the heart. It encourages creative thinking, but turquoise has the power to help channel that creative energy in a productive and useful way. So, many people believe that it has the power to energize the body and the spirit, as well as to balance right brain, left brain disparity. It's unusual among gemstones. Turquoise is believed to open all of the body's 7 energy centers, also known as chakras, you guys. So, turquoise's message is about true communication. It's about more than just words, you guys, and turquoise can help achieve this. So, carrying a piece of turquoise can help you, you know, be centered, and wearing it improves all the senses, including intuition, the 6th sense, you know. And so if you want help with your communication and feeling grounded, you know, to speak from the heart, you know, maybe turquoise would be good for you to keep on you. Wear it, you know, incorporate it into your life a little bit. And let's see what we have next. Okay, it looks like we have Capricorn coming in. So, Capricorn, that is where my moon sign is in Capricorn. So December 22nd to January 19th. Some key words are status quo, serious and mature, materialism, organized, responsible, structured, crystallized, permanent, traditional, conservative, cautious, responsible, realistic, test of time, authority figures, discipline, concern, fulfill obligations, concentrate, endure restriction, scaling the mountain, you know, like that mountain goat, you guys. And Capricorn is an earth sign, so again, lots of grounding, lots of balancing energy coming into play here, you guys. So you know, really maybe take this next week to really focus in on, you know, your chakras, your body, what you're putting into it, what you're doing with it, what you're allowing in, and, you know, take care of yourself here. So Capricorn's symbolic meaning, a mountain goat is what symbolizes Capricorn. So, you know, they're able to scale that mountain like a pro, you guys. So the mountain goat is tireless as it makes its way to the tops of mountain after mountain. Most Capricorns are equally tireless in their efforts to get to the top of their respective profession. So, you know, maybe focus in on work a little bit more, but find that balance, you guys, between work and play, you know, because at the end of the day, if you're too focused in, it can zap some of the fun out of your life, right? So most people might think that Capricorns desire above all to attain the respect of the masses. It is more accurate to say that they crave the respect of those whom they themselves respect. This is as important to them as is living in wealth and style, yet another way they gain the respect of the in crowd. To get to the top, Capricorns are willing to do what is expected of them. This gets them the reputation of being conservative, when deep inside they are quite sensual. So, you know, surprise! They are conservative in the best sense of the word. You conserve what you have so that you will have enough when you need it. Yes, I love that. This is true practicality. You know, we could all learn to be more like that, am I right? So Capricorns make wonderful executives. In fact, it is difficult for them to show their true worth until they are left alone to assume some kind of definite responsibility. Once they feel this weight resting on their shoulders and realize that it is up to them, they will rise to the occasion, succeeding where others would have given up. Once they make something of themselves, they display a kind of energy that can overcome almost any obstacle. So yes, love it, guys. You know, you're on that mountain path. Maybe it's been a really uphill climb, but you got to remember, you know, you're still on the right path at the right time. You're exactly where you're meant to be. And you know, you're learning your lessons that you're going to take with you. And you know, the bigger the mountains get, the easier you're going to scale them, you know, because you're putting in the work, you guys. You know, you're building up your confidence and your steam even. So yes, love it. Let's see what Spirit would like for us to know next. And it looks like that's coming through in the walnut tree. So I love the trees. So walnut is all about attraction, you guys. And you know, it symbolizes the attraction between individuals and their ability to create a relationship from it. So the energy of the walnut tree can denote a time of sharp contrast, when many opportunities must be evaluated and decided upon. The walnut is associated with the goddess Diana, mistress of the hunt, which explains its romantic, erotic association. It is also believed to be one of the oldest trees on Earth, dating back more than 15,000 years, you guys, you know. And something else I'm hearing here is to check in with your root system, you guys, you know. Show your roots some love, you know. So in the Middle Ages, walnuts were accepted as coinage, you know, for the payment of debts. So, Despite this, the walnut tree went through a period of controversy centuries ago when it was associated with the practice of witchcraft. So, you know, but walnut is all about attracting, you guys. Like attracts like. So, you know, whatever it is that you're wanting to attract for yourself, know that you have everything you need within yourself already. So, all right, let's see if there's anything else. All right, we have the our enchanting ladies here, and we have timing coming through. So, you know, it's all about our inner spiritual clock, you know, that so that we can intuitively know when to take action and when to pull back, you guys. You know, divine timing is something that I'm hearing here. So, you know, if you're wanting to dial in, you know, maybe choose an incense scent that appeals to you. You know, carefully light it and place it in a safe place. You know, breathe in and out slowly, letting the aroma calm and focus you. You can imagine a circle of light surrounding and protecting you, you know, however you do your meditation practices. And, you know, you could even say, Enchantress, help my timing hit its mark by light of day or night so dark. You know, then sit quietly for a few minutes, breathing calmly, you know, maybe even journal how you feel, or maybe even write this in your journal. And then in your mind's eye, see the timing enchantress hand you a piece of paper with the information you require written on it. Read what is on the paper. It will be the answer you seek, and then extinguish your incense or candle, you know, however you choose to do it. You know, if you don't have an incense or if you don't have a candle, it's perfectly okay, you guys. If all you have is yourself and your intentions, that is good enough. You are good enough just as you are. So that's something that I always try to convey to people. So, all right, let's see if there is anything else. Okay, we have the number 1 coming through here. So, you know, the number 1 is the number of self, you guys, of initiation and beginnings. It represents the individual, singular hopes and dreams, strength of will, and deliberate separateness. So, you know, it could be that this is a time to stand alone, to stand up for personal beliefs and goals. It represents the need to focus on your talents and your abilities without being afraid of being singled out, you guys. So, the number 1 suggests strong ambition, the will to achieve, you know, kind of have that Capricorn energy going on there a little bit, and a great appetite for success. It emphasizes individuality, as in, you know, one of a kind, and this number can also signify a time of singular purpose. You know, self-interest is suggested, although this does not have to translate to selfishness. So, you know, oftentimes we do feel selfish when we go to do our self-care, you guys, like it's ingrained, you know, into us, but it's so vital, it's so necessary. You know, its energy is unique, you guys, it's undeterred, and it's idiosyncratic. So, you know, focus in on yourself this week. Show yourself a little more self-love, self-care, you guys, and, you know, dial it down where you need it to do, where you need it to be, rather. You know, If meditating doesn't come natural to you, that's perfectly okay. I mean, there are times when I went to meditate and I just couldn't, you guys. So, and at first when I was starting out, I would really beat myself up over it. Like, oh my God, I should be able to meditate, you know, whenever I want to. But, you know, sometimes my brain or my emotions have other things, or maybe I just couldn't sit still or focus, whatever the case may be. And instead of trying to force it, you know, and creating a negative moodlet within myself, you know, do something else that, you know, fits where you are. You know, it can be as simple as just going outside and letting all of the elements speak to you guys, you know, earth, air, water, fire, you know, or if you have a certain element that you feel more drawn to, that you feel it's easier to connect. Fire seems to be really easy for me, and earth as well. Water, I can, you know, connect to water. Air seems to be one of the hardest for me for some reason, but, you know, everything requires balance, requires effort, you guys. So just keep putting your best foot forward and doing the best that you can each and every single day, and eventually you're gonna get to where you want to be. So even if it's not right now, you guys, it will be in the future. Alright, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed the messages here. Please leave me a comment down below if you would like to see more of the spirit board and spirit board readings. I know it throws people off, it can confuse people, but when I've done the spirit board readings for people, or they ask questions, you know, the more it's out there, you know, the more comfortable, the more relaxed people are, the more open, you know. That's what I try to tell people, you know, be open, whether it is the spirit board or tarot, or you know, a pendulum or crystals, you know, whatever it is, you know, be open, because, you know, and let go of the outcome, you guys, because sometimes we may want to speak to someone, and for whatever reason, that person may not want to come through, and I know that can be upsetting, or, you know, maybe not get the message that you were expecting or whatever. But take a breath, you guys, you know, allow yourself that time to feel what you feel, think what you think, you know, and then bring it back to a positive place within yourself. So, you know, at the end of the day, all we can do is all we can do, right? So, all right, you guys, I want to thank you so much for allowing me to do these type of things. I really enjoy it. I love being able to connect with you guys, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. And if I can help in even a little way, I love to be able to do that. So, alright, you guys, I want to say thank you. Blessed be. Namaste. And goodbye.